And shut. Anna comes in the dining room, tears.
What did Christian do? Did he hurt you?
Like 7 pages actually.
Oops.
Right here. Not really, he scared me.
Why don't you two call a taxi to take you home?
I can't be alone with Christian when he's like this.
Wait. When's he like this?
When he doesn't get his way, and when he's drunk it gets worse.
Why do you let him push you around like that?
Doug, don't do this.
We're having a grown-up conversation. If you don't have anything to add, you can leave the room.
Why are you treating me like this? What have I ever done to you?
Just let it go. Can't you see how distressed Anna is?
Bitch.
Cut out, Maggie.
Feels like the whole world's against me.
Don't worry about Maggie. She's not too good with empathy. And Christian's a burnout. You could do so much better than him.
I know.
I can't believe, after all this time, after being married, you still don't know me. I'm going to be a psychologist. How could I be one if I'm not good with empathy?
I don't know. It's not something you can learn from a textbook. Sure, you can understand empathy, and even you can emulate it. But to truly have empathy, you have to care about other people.
I do care about people.
Then why do you spend so much time talking about yourself?
I don't.
I'm gonna check on Christian.
You think it's safe?
I told Gideon he was my favorite writer.
I'll be fine.
Anna walks outside. Doug sits opposite of Maggie.
When was the last time you asked him how things were going at work?
We just talked about that earlier, silly.
Anna asked me. When was the last time you asked me?
Well, how are things going at work, dear?
I love every second of it. My supervisor is really laid back, which I didn't expect at all going in. And he gives me basically free reign. He has to check off my research proposals, but he has opened them all for the past 3 months, ever since we started designing this engine.
So does that make you feel better?
Actually, it does.
Can we call a taxi now?
Only if Christian leaves by himself.
Fuck that! Hannah needs to leave too.
I thought you were friends with her.
Not when she's trying to steal my husband.
She's not.
Stop lying.
Anna and Christian walk to the foyer. Christian's talking quietly.
Oh, sorry about it. I'm all over the place. Please, Anna. Why would you do this to me?
Pull yourself together.
Tell me what to do and I'll do it. Just don't.
No, Christian, you'll never change. I know that now.
I will.
Doug walks through the kitchen to the foyer, followed by Maggie.
Everything all right?
Why would you help her, man? Weren't we friends?
Don't blame Doug. This is just who you are.
Then who am I?
You don't know what you want from life, so you think you can follow me. I can only lead you so far. Change comes from within.
I told you I will change.
You've told me that so many times.
I mean it this time.
I'm sorry, I just can't believe you.
You had your years to prove yourself to her, but I bet Anna knows you better than you know yourself.
I've made mistakes. You know what that feels like. It's who I am.
I tried helping you.
Fuck you, Doug. I can't take this anymore.
Maggie storms out.
Isn't there anything I can do?
No, this is it. We're done.
No!
Dude, you had your chance, but you blew it. Let it go.
Fuck you, you motherfucker! Fuck this. I'm getting drunk.
Christian walks to the stairs and shouts.
Get your asses down here!
Have you all cooled down?
Jello shots, now!
We're coming down! Gideon follows Becky down the stairs. They cross the foyer, following Christian to the kitchen.
Are you gonna do a shot?
I'm a little too drunk already.
Oh, come on, it's a party.
I just can't party like I used.
Doug and Anna walk to the living room as Gideon and Becky go to the kitchen.
Hey, Gideon.
How's it going?
Anna broke up with me.
I'm sorry, bro. I don't have any clue why it had to be this elaborate.
She said she's scared of me.
I'm sorry.
What have you two been up to?
Just hiding from the storm.
Upstairs?
You were all making a ruckus.
Is that all? Come on. What happened up there?
Nothing. Seriously. Let's do this.
Opens refrigerator door, hands out cups.
Cheers.
The three of them take their shot. Becky has to lean against the counter.
That was a mistake. I should know not to mix alcohol.
I thought you could party.
Ugh, that's it.
Becky runs upstairs to the bathroom.
You okay?
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Gideon walks to the living room, sits in the armchair. Doug is sitting next to Anna on the couch.
Hey, Gideon, guess what?
You broke up with Christian?
How did you know?
I rated the dregs to the bottom of the teacup.
Did it go as well as you thought it would?
It was a little scary. Thanks for helping me out.
Why couldn't you just break up with him the normal way?
You've never seen how crazy he can get. Very violent.
I wish I hadn't married Maggie. Why the fuck did I propose to her?
Felt like she pressured you into it.
She's very domineering.
You notice?
Christian walks to the foyer steps outside.
So, you're unhappy with your marriage?
So don't let Maggie hear that.
So, how are you doing, Anna?
Glad it's over. Do you think Christian will be okay? Where's he at?
I think I heard him step outside. Does he have his keys?
I have them. Where's Becky?
She ran back upstairs. He should have used the bathroom.
End scene. Scene 3. Outside the driveway in a small yard, Christian lights up a cigarette, Maggie standing off to the side, fuming. She approaches Christian.
Could I bum one off you?
Sure. Christian hands Maggie a cigarette.
And a light?
Maggie holds the cigarette to her lips. Christian flips the lighter, holding flame to his cigarette. Maggie inhales.
Looks like we've both been played tonight.
Fuck that bitch.
You can see it in her eyes. She can't look away from Doug. That bitch has some nerve.
Fuck it. I can't believe I thought he was my friend.
They smoke in silence for a minute.
Did you hear what happened with Gideon and Becky?
They say nothing happened.
With Gideon rejecting her, I bet Becky's pretty vulnerable. And horny.
Why would Gideon reject her? He's got no game.
Oh, I think I know him.
Becky ran back upstairs after we took a shot.
Anna needs to be taught she can't just fuck with people's lives.
This whole thing is fucked up. I'm gonna check to see if Becky's alright.
Christian drops the cigarette, grinds into the ground, goes back inside. Maggie continues puffing her cigarette.
You fucked with the wrong bitch.
End scene. Scene 4, the living room, where Doug, Gideon, and Anna are in the middle of their conversation.
I noticed you and Becky were upstairs for a while.
Did you score?
I think she has issues.
Don't be so judgmental. She's a really nice person.
I'm sure she is.
Did you know Gideon's asexual?
What? Man, you never had a girlfriend back in college?
That was a long time ago, bro.
Yeah, why haven't you found another one?
It's because, well,
We should give Becky a chance.
I only just met her. Way too forward.
It could be good for you.
Christian walks back inside, goes upstairs.
Yeah, you writer types live too much in your heads. You need someone who can shock you out of yourself. I just saw Christian walk upstairs.
Do I look like I give a shit?
Writing is my passion. Certainly gonna settle down once I have my career established.
You've already been published. What more are you waiting for?
I'm just waiting for the right...
You know, there are plenty of women out there.
Maybe you could meet the right woman next time you have a book tour.
But then, I don't want to be with someone who doesn't get me, who doesn't...
That's what friends are for.
I don't want the kind of relationship where we can't talk about things that matter.
I feel you.
After being with Christian so long, I can't remember the last interesting conversation we had. Just small talk about the day. Whenever he wasn't hanging out with his friends.
You shouldn't have stayed with him so long. You're too selfless. You need to do what's best for you instead of trying to help other people.
I know. It's just how I am. I don't feel worthwhile unless I'm helping someone else.
You help people all the time. It's your job. It doesn't mean you have to be in a relationship with someone who needs help.
Doug's right.
I know.
Lights fade, end scene. Scene 5, Christian walks to the bedroom where Becky's lying on the bed. Becky lifts her head without her body.
Christian,
Hey, Becky.
how's it going?
Shitty.
Why shitty?
Anna.
She busting your balls?
She broke up with me.
Becky sits up, turns to face Christian, sticking her legs over the edge of the bed.
I'm so sorry.
Christian sits down next to Becky.
Why would she? We've been together for 4 years.
It's not your fault, sweetie.
It is my fault. I shouldn't have.
What happened?
I lost my temper. I think I might have
What?
hurt her.
She's a strong woman.
Christian puts head in his hands.
How could she do this to me?
I know it hurts.
I feel like there's this black hole in my stomach. All these memories. Why would she lie to me? Why would she do it this way?
I don't know, hun. Do you want some wine?
Becky grabs a bottle of wine from the side table, sits down.
I did 5 or 6 Jello shots. I can't even feel anymore. What's the point?
Becky drinks straight from the bottle.
Maybe some Xanax?
Do you have any?
You shouldn't mix Xanax with alcohol.
Then give me the wine.
Christian takes half a bottle, empties it into his mouth.
Slow down there, soldier. Don't drink it all.
Christian throws the empty bottle across the room.
I was gonna drink that!
Christian grabs Becky and tries to kiss her. She pulls back, tries to push him away.
What the fuck are you doing?
He lets go.
I'm sorry.
I know how mixed up you feel, but Anna's my friend. It's just not right.
Why is she allowed to hurt me, but I'm not allowed to hurt her?
Don't ask me to hurt her.
I'm not.
I find you very attractive, but
Then what's the problem?
Christian puts his arm around her.
you're just doing this because Anna hurt you.
I need to do something. I need to stop feeling.
Becky looks at Christian, tears in her eyes. Christian kisses her and she doesn't pull back for a second.
What's the problem?
I'm really drunk.
So am I. I'm probably more drunk than you.
That's because you drank all my goddamn wine. Go get another bottle.
Okay.
Christian leaves the bedroom, walks downstairs to the kitchen. He looks through all the cabinets before he finds the ball popping the cork out. Becky goes to the bathroom across the hall. She sits on the toilet.
Oh god, this is bad.
Christian walks back upstairs into the bedroom. Sees it's empty, he curses.
Fuck. That bitch tricked me.
Christian takes a long pull from the bottle. Becky walks back to the bedroom.
Where'd you go?
I was in the bathroom.
Here's your wine.
Christian hands the bottle to Becky. He goes to the bathroom. Becky holds the bottle, looks around the room.
Okay, girl. It's the moment of truth.
Becky stands in the middle of the room, looking back and forth between bed and chair. Christian walks back in, locking the door behind him, sits on the bed.
Come here.
I don't know. It'll really hurt Anna.
She doesn't need to find out. Fuck her.
Christian stands up, pulling off his shirt. He's in decent shape, abs toned. He approaches Becky.
I always thought you were so sexy. One time I tried talking Anna into having a threesome.
Kinky. I like the way you think.
Becky traces her hand across Christian's pecs. Christian grabs her and they start kissing. He unzips Becky's dress. Becky strokes his abs, working her way down. She raises her arms, lets her dress fall down to the carpet. She kisses Christian harder, pushing him back to the bed. She works her way down and unzips Christian's pants, trying to pull them off. He still has shoes on, so the pants get scrunched. Becky tries to pull his shoe off, but it's tied tightly.
You weren't supposed to wear shoes inside.
I forgot. Who cares?
You could have tracked in mud.
Christian leans forward and ties his shoes. Becky jumps to the bed beside him, slides his pants off his legs. He leans on his elbow, facing Becky, and slides up close to him, kissing him down his abs. Christian unclasps Becky's bra and starts fondling her breast.
I want you.
Becky grabs Christian's boxers.
Wait, do you have a condom?
Fuck condoms.
Just to be safe?
Hey, I'm clean. Don't worry about it.
There's one in my purse. Let me get it.
Becky leans over, grabs her purse, she rummages through and pulls out a condom. Turns back to Christian, slides his boxers down a little.
Do I have your attention?
My cock's not used to condoms.
I can fix that.
Becky leans down, gives Christian oral, then she tears open the condom wrapper. Once it's on, Christian turns to Becky, leaning over her. Becky kisses him as he pushes aside her panties and sticks it in.
Oh!
You're gonna take it.
I am.
Christian and Becky go at it for a minute. Sighs and groans. Becky starts crying as Christian builds up intensity. Staying a missionary. His back arcs, he slumps down beside Becky. She continues to whisper.
Whimper.
Or whimper, sorry.
Ugh, that's just what I needed.
Christian snaps the condom off, then stands up, pulls up his pants. Becky remains on the bed, crying.
What's wrong? Was I too rough?
No,
You're a buzzkill.
I can't believe. How could I betray Anna?
Hey, listen, bitch. You know what she did to me.
Becky turns away from Christian, who exits, crossing to the bathroom to flush the condom. Lights dim on Becky's shaking figure. Scene 4. Lights up on the living room. Gideon, Doug, and Anna are sitting. Maggie walks in.
Doug, we need to talk.
Right now?
Yes, in the kitchen.
All right. I'll be right back.
Doug follows Maggie. Lights dim in the living room. Rise in the kitchen.
What is it?
Christian was just outside talking to me. He seemed pretty broken up, like he could do anything.
What do you mean?
He was talking about how drunk Becky is. He said he was going to check on her. Did you see him go up?
Yeah. Shit.
Lights dim in kitchen, rise in living room.
Do you ever get nostalgic for the old times back in college?
I don't know. I guess so. I've just been so busy, I haven't had time to think.
I wish Doug had never broken up with you. You were always my favorite person, but you know how it works. Decide with one or the other when a couple breaks up. I miss you.
Aw, Gideon, I really liked you too. I really missed your perspective. Nothing's ever ordinary around you.
Doug walks back to the living room, Maggie behind him.
Have either of you seen Christian come downstairs?
Or Becky?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna put that motherfucker in his place.
Doug storms upstairs, followed by Maggie. Gideon looks at Anna, who looks like she's about to cry. Gideon moves from his chair to the sofa.
I doubt.
No, he's a vindictive asshole.
Anna cries. Gideon puts his arm around her.
Don't.
I've been such an idiot. The past 4 years, what the fuck was I thinking?
I don't know. Listen, let me tell you a story.
Anna lifts her head, looks at Gideon, who's let go of Anna so he can use his arm to gesture. Throughout the whole story, shouting can be heard off stage.
I knew this guy, John, back when I was in high school. He was probably the coolest guy in school. As a freshman, he was already on the varsity soccer team, but he didn't want to be one of the popular kids, not really. Girls would come up and flirt with him and ask for his number or AIM name or whatever it was, and he just played it cool. He told me he thought that it would be a waste of time to start dating in high school, that he was going to wait for college to start dating. It blew my mind. Maybe it was a waste of time to start dating in high school. I mean, we were kids back then, really. John ended up getting into West Point, so off we went. Next time I saw him, I was working in a summer job in this movie theater, and he goes waltzing inside with a girl at each side, his arms around both. The point is that he didn't start dating until he was mature enough to handle the interpersonal dynamics of dating. So many people ruin their lives by dating by starting to accrue painful dating experiences from an early age. That's how they understand dating, and they don't know how to make it anything different.
So you think I ruined myself by dating that asshole?
I think you blamed yourself for what happened with Doug.
It was my fault.
So you didn't want to let yourself have a positive relationship. Maybe it was a way to be punished. What?
You're a genius.
No, I'm not. I just
What?
I care about you. You're a good person.
Stomping can be heard approaching the stairs from above. Lights dim. Scene 4. Christian is walking out of the bathroom and Doug crests the stairs.
What the fuck did you do, motherfucker?
Dude, what's with the hostility?
Where's Becky?
She's in the bedroom.
You better not have, you asshole.
What the fuck's the problem? I was just taking a leak.
Maggie runs into the bedroom. Becky's still crying, so Maggie sits beside her and touches her arm. Doug looks in the hall, but when Christian tries to sneak by him, Doug blocks Christian with his arm.
What the fuck did you do?
Nothing, man.
That doesn't look like nothing.
It's okay, Becky. What did Christian do to you?
I didn't mean to.
Did he rape you?
You raped her. What the fuck? I'm calling.
I didn't rape her. It was consensual.
No, I thought he wanted. I was drunk.
You're all drunk.
That's the scummiest shit I've ever heard. You goddamn motherfucker.
What the fuck? Haven't you heard of rebound sex?
You just wanted to hurt Anna. Don't fucking lie.
Hey, shut the fuck up about Anna. She deserves this, dragging us all into her drama fest.
You're the drama queen in this house. You know, Anna knew that you would hurt her one way or another. Get the fuck out of my house.
I don't want to get surrounded by a bunch of pussies anyway. This is fucking terrific. Thanks for your fucking friendship, you motherfucker!
Hey, I'm the one saying motherfucker on here. Motherfucker.
Christian clenches his fist, staring at Doug. But when Doug puts his guard up, Christian unclenches his fist.
Fine, I'm going.
Doug follows Christian to the stairs, going down.
That's better.
Maggie strokes Becky's hair.
I'll never be able to forgive myself.
There. We've all made mistakes.
How can I ever speak to Anna again?
Who cares? She's the bay as hell.
No, she's not. She's so sweet and caring. I'm a terrible person.
Don't blame yourself. You can't blame yourself for being seduced.
Lights dim. Scene 5. The living room. Gideon and Anna look up as Christian walks downstairs, followed by Doug.
How's work been with you, Anna?
Huh? What?
Doug follows Christian to the door, then locks the door, paces around the foyer.
Made any differences lately down at the shelter?
Oh, yes. That motherfucker,
Don't think about it.
okay, yes. It's tough work, but these people are down so low they have no choice but to help themselves.
Pounding on the door. From offstage, Christian's voice can be heard.
What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
Sleep it off.
You got like a hammock out here?
No.
I don't have the courage to do your job.
There's this lady down at the shelter known as, her name was Latoya. She just got out of jail. She doesn't want to go back to her pimp, to that life. I only wish I could do something to help her.
Christian's singing outside, very slurred. Doug unlocks the door and says,
Dude, shut the fuck up. Don't piss off the neighbors.
Where am I supposed to sleep?
In your car. Just be quiet.
Doug closes the door again and locks it, coming back to the living room.
It has to take a toll on you.
He won't bother you anymore. What's this?
It does, but there are moments. I'm not a saint. I wouldn't be doing it if I wasn't getting paid.
What's what?
What?
Becky's asleep.
I didn't know.
Right now?
You didn't know what?
What are you talking about? What's going on?
It's cool.
I mean,
Don't worry about it.
Doug sits in the love chair, perpendicular to the sofa.
I'm confused.
Maggie sees Gideon and Anna are sitting together.
Oh. Who wants some coffee?
I'll take a cup.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll put a pot on.
Maggie walks to the kitchen.
Thanks, hon.
Maggie hears him, smiles. She goes to the kitchen, prepares the coffee.
Thanks so much for hosting this party.
Sorry I had to involve you in all of this.
Yeah, thanks for being the red herring, Gideon.
I love you people. I'd do anything for either of you.
You're a great friend.
Tell me everything I know.
All I wanted was to have you back in my life.
Maggie sticks her head into the living room.
Coffee's ready.
Doug, Anna, and Gideon walk to the kitchen, grabbing cups and cabinet. They take turns pouring.
Cream and sugar, anyone?
Yes, please.
Cream.
Doug sips his cup while the others prepare coffee.
Hot.
They all take their cups of coffee to the living room. Gideon and Anna sit on the couch, Doug and Maddie on the love seat.
Finally.
A truce?
No more drama.
Yes.
I just want to think happy thoughts.
Each sip their coffee, glancing at each other.
I'm sorry I was such a bitch earlier.
I probably said some things I shouldn't have, too.
I was talking to Anna.
Doug sighs audibly.
Did you hear me?
Do you remember that time we were camped out on top of, what was it called?
Cascade Mountain. Of course I remember. That was the greatest summer of my life.
It was fun until it started raining.
I remember Gideon just sitting there on his sleeping bag, drenched it to the bone, refusing to move.
He kept saying, it's all in the mind.
You two ran out of there, but I was thinking about myself lounging on the beach.
You can't think yourself out of a cold.
We should go camping sometime.
I'd like that.
You too, Anna. You and Gideon can come.
Anna looks at Gideon, returns the gaze. Gideon reaches for her hand, and Anna intertwines her fingers with his.
I just need a little time to sort things out.
Of course.
Does anyone else feel that?
What?
What?
The system has stabilized. There's no more entropy.
Fades black. Ends.